अप्रकाशो प्रवृत्तिश्च प्रमादो मोह एव च तमस्येतानि जायन्ते विवृद्धे कुरु नन्दन.
When tamas predominates, darkness, inactivity, carelessness and delusion arise, O Kurunandana, descendant of the Kurus. You know, if you take a look at the choice of words, when he describes Rajas, he says, Bharatarshapha, O best of the Bharatas. He's not addressing Arjuna, he's addressing every one of us. We belong to the privileged class. We have been exposed to valuable knowledge. We are educated people. We have a roof over our heads. We have 2 square meals a day and much more than that. And yet, at the end of it, all that you can think of is, what can I grab next? Legally or illegally, doesn't matter, as long as I grab. What kind of degradation is this? We are the leaders of society. Every one of us must take it upon ourselves that we can and will do something for society. We must make the country and the world a better place to live in before we die. And if all of us are inspired with this, you will change from ordinary people, and all of us are ordinary people, into extraordinary, towering personalities. Just one thought of something beyond yourself can transform you. Take a look at Al Gore. What happened to him? When he ran for president just a few years ago, he was referred to as Al Bore. Nobody liked him. And today, at least last year, when I visited the US, I found every major channel in their prime time devoting themselves to Al Gore. Why? What's the difference in him? 5 years back, he was running for president. Today, he's running for the environment. And that's what gave him the Nobel Prize. That's what made him into the wonderful speaker that he is. And, you know, he's not only making a fortune for himself, he's making the world, at least trying to make the world a better place. So that's the difference. Similarly here he says, Kurunandana, the best among the Kurus, descendant of the Kurus. You belong to this wonderful race, the Indians, who from time immemorial have weighed material results versus spiritual gain, and have always, if they had to choose between the two, they always chose the spiritual. And it is because of that that you and I are enjoying what we are enjoying today. So, Kurunandana, when tamas prevails, there is darkness, ignorance, inactivity, carelessness, delusion. Now the same chapter goes on to say, when you die in sattva, means when you are predominantly sattvic and you die, where are you reborn? Amalan lokan, you're born in the stainless worlds of the knowers of the Supreme, means you are exposed to a level of happiness that you never knew before. When you die in rajas, you're born in the wombs of people who are attached to action, and attachment breeds sorrow, so you have a sorrowful life ahead of you. And when you die in tamas, he says, you're born in the wombs of the foolish. That's a terrible thing. So, what he means is, get your act together. Do something about fighting tamas. Refine rajas and establish yourself in sattva. And then you will get to the state beyond the gunas. And here we take a look at a most inspiring verse from chapter 2, verse 45.